Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Michael Jenkins, who's the Construction and Consumer Business Director with Bostik. Mike, how you doing?
Great. You?
I'm pretty good. Good to talk to you. You've recently been in the news because you've announced that you're in the process of acquiring the assets of XL Brands. We'll get to that in a minute. I thought my listeners might want to know a little bit more about Bostik. Obviously, if you're in the flooring business, you know some things about them. You know that you focus in the adhesive business. Give us a quick overview for the company, if you would.
Sure. Thank you, Ken. Well, we're a global company based out of Paris, France. Bostik is in 50 countries worldwide, and we're known for our adhesive technology. There's 3 global business units to our company. Construction, which obviously I'm in and we're talking about now.
Right.
There's also an industrial group. That would be adhesives consumed in a manufacturing process.
Okay.
Automotive is a big market for us there. The aircraft manufacturing is another one, as well as case goods. And then the last one is a specialty group of industrial, which is called nonwovens, which is a type of fabric used in diaper and fem care industries. And so we have very large global customers there.
Okay.
And so all 3 business units are a little bit different. Some of them share the same technology, core technology, which allows us to share application knowledge across all 3.
And you're publicly traded, correct?
We are, yes. We're on the Paris Exchange under Arkema. Arkema is our parent company, which is also located in Paris, France.
Yeah.
And we're both spin-offs from a very large oil and gas company called Total, based in Paris as well.
All right. And you've been with the company, what, about 4 years? Is that right?
Yeah, going on 5 years now, absolutely, in March.
Yeah. And you were with a private equity firm prior to that, too, right?
Well, I was with a company called Johnson Diversey, which was private equity owned. Then ultimately we sold that business. And so I had an opportunity to join Bostik.
All right. Well, let me ask you this. I was just at Total Solutions Plus meeting a couple of weeks ago, and you guys sponsored the lunch. Real quick, before we get to XL, I want to talk about this. You've come up with a new adhesive for the use of these gauged panels. Very interesting. It's not a thin set material, and you actually put the material on the panel, and it kind of cuts some steps out, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a brand new product that we released earlier this year, which we think is very revolutionary in its space.
Right.
The gauged porcelain panels, which you referenced, are these very large, thin panels which are being used for interior decoration, primarily in commercial, but also now getting into residential. They come from Europe. And they're very difficult to work with. They have different practices, and from a bonding standpoint, they can be a bit challenging.
Right.
So we created a brand new technology leveraging our knowledge of the hardwood adhesives and leverage that as a backbone to create a very specialized adhesive that essentially cuts labor out of the install. And what we found through side-by-side testing is that we can cut anywhere from 50% to 75% of labor under given conditions out of a job by using our technology.
Yeah, because prior to that, you were having to butter both sides, both the wall and the panel. This eliminates a step. It's very interesting.
You're exactly right. And then you've got additional labor on site there to mix mortars and et cetera. So, what we found is that large-scale jobs typically were a minimum of 4 people per crew, and that with this technology, we could often cut the crew in half, and then on top of that, save time.
All right,
so it's a major innovation in the marketplace.
Yeah. A minute ago, I was looking at your website. I don't have it in front of me now, but I was looking at, you're well-known in tile and stone, mortars and thin sets, that product we were just talking about. You make tile grout. You make adhesives for, I guess, almost every flooring category, and this XL acquisition just broadens that offering, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. We're the number one provider of hardwood adhesive in North America and really worldwide.
Yeah.
And, we just, obviously, Excel has been very successful in their space of resilience, and we just think that there's a lot of value that we can create together for our customers.
Yeah. I mean, they're in resilient, and I believe they have carpet adhesives as well, which is a gap for you as well, right?
They do have a very strong program in carpet as well, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Most people know that XL Brands is a division of textile rubber. So you've announced this, and in the press release it talks about the fact that your offer for the assets of this business is $205 million. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we did release that in the press release. Right. And we hope to close by year's end after overcoming any regulatory review, which we don't expect any challenges there.
All right. Let me ask you one other question. You've got a subfloor prep product as well, I see on your website. Is that a self-leveling system, or what is that?
It is. It's a very comprehensive system. Actually, back in May of this year, we also closed on another acquisition. Mm-hmm. The company's name was CMP.
Okay.
And CMP was a regional provider of surface prep. And we did a lot of benchmark testing on their products. We began a strategic relationship with them and then acquired the assets of that company in May. So we had a program previously under Bostik. Then we added to that a program from CMP. So we feel like we have a very comprehensive solution when it comes to surface prep.
Sounds to me like that you're going to try to be, like the go-to company for almost anything that comes in a bucket that's used in the flooring material business. Is that safe?
Well, I think when you look at us and on a global basis,
yeah.
We want to be provide complete solutions to
yeah.
the marketplace when it comes to flooring installation.
All right.
Flooring installation as well as tiling, yeah. and then building envelope as well. We're very strong in sealants, cartridge-based solutions on a global basis.
Yeah,
those are all opportunities for us, and they're all opportunities to provide more value to our customers by integrating full systems.
All right, Mike. Well, I appreciate you talking to us and telling our listeners a little bit more about Bostik and about your goals to buy XL Brands. It's great to talk to you. You've been talking to Michael Jenkins, the Construction and Consumer Business Director for Bostik, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.